Oh boy, oh boy. We're on the internet. Hello, hello, hello.
What's up?
We're back. And I am crippled. Hello!
Boy.
Yeah. Like you do.
I like it.
Kneecapped?
Handicapped.
Oh, sorry.
Hand kneecapped. Whatever that means.
Kneecapped? Well, I thought kneecapped was just like someone like takes you out, like at the knee, just like kicks you, like right in the knee.
Probably. That sounds awful.
It does sound awful. It sounds like I'd much rather have this hand issue than being kneecapped.
Yes. No. You look like you have that's what it reminds me. You have the black spot. You have the black spot from
Oh no.
From Treasure Island. Yeah.
No. Oh no. Honestly, Cody and I have been playing Cyberpunk, and every time I look at my hand, it looks like the thing that they 3D print onto your hand to get you like ricochet bonus with your pistol. And I just keep on looking at my hand as like, I'm a cyborg.
I love it.
Anyway, I'm just getting myself reminded about what the heck went on last time.
I think we were just about to kill Glazia. I think that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Just hanging on.
By a thread,
just
right?
Barely there.
Yeah.
And Aaron,
she bitch slapped me into the Shadow Realm.
tripped into the Shadow Realm. One misstep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, last time, our intrepid band of adventurers, Storm Animus, made battle with the constructs that were surrounding Zaratan and controlling him. And successfully, you all managed to either incapacitate or free the minds of the various constructs via some restoration spells and whatnot. And then a couple more large shadow demons/devils came over the horizon and went to harry Zaratan. And a massive battle ensued where one of the demons got just obliterated by Zaratan, but then another one got fearful for its life, flew off, noticed the kind of like mystical lines connecting Zaratan to some constructs aboard your ship, and went to attack you. On its way, Aaron intercepted it, sneaking through the clouds and out of its vision. Did a massive blow to this creature, but then the creature, in a huge alpha attack, destroyed Aaron and plunged him, just comet punched him into the ground with its tail. Aaron just totally obliterated by this series of attacks. The creature came back towards the airship, and in some lucky rolls, Corky banished the devil back to the hells from whence it came. And at the end of the session, you guys searched around for Aaron's body in the forest and managed to find his totally just pummeled, distorted body in the forest. And that is where we're going to pick up for tonight. So, for the sake of brevity, you have collected Aaron's body and put it on board the Animus.
We were hovering over the town of Oakhurst.
That's right.
Overnight.
Yes.
That's right. You had returned.
I have returned.
Yes. So, hovering over the town of Oakhurst, you guys, I believe we're about ready to take a rest.
Yes.
It's in the evening time.
I know. We did take a rest.
You did.
We did already.
So.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I went up to full health. Yeah.
So then, it is the next morning. So Storm Animus, as everyone awakens from their slumber and the cold air nips your skin, what would you like to do?
All right, well, we've done this. Isn't our first rodeo, whatever that is. Gabriel, I think it is time to do this sooner rather than later.
Sorry.
Where is Aaron's body, by the way?
I was kind of keeping it around last I
Okay.
saw. Unless you guys put it somewhere.
It's not in the bag of holding, so I'm assuming. Ortok's gonna make sure that Aaron's body is like semi-comfortable, and like his limbs are semi-straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gabriel's gonna straighten him out.
Mhm.
Quite literally.
Wait.
Ortok's gonna run down, and grab a mug of ale, and be like,
I think he probably is going to want this when he gets back up.
and I'm just gonna put it next to his body.
He's gonna want to sleep for a week when he gets back up.
I mean, that stuff will normally make you want to sleep for a week.
Fair enough. Okay, so I will try and get as much space as I can on the deck of the ship and clear out a large area and start scrawling out the area on the deck with for the ritual casting of what's the damn spell called? Resurrection.
Okay. Some of the constructs have like gathered in the back of the ship. A couple of them looking a little bit more aware. Gensis, the smaller construct, kind of watches you work. And like when you're about halfway through, she just says, "When you're finished, come speak to me. I think we have some things to discuss."
We do. This is very true.
I'll leave you to your work. And she walks towards the back. So you've spread out the necessary components for the resurrection spell.
And lay Aaron out in the middle of it all.
Set his broken body down between all of these various aspects of the rune that you have to put onto the ground. So who is all going to participate in the resurrection? Ortok?
Yep, yeah.
All right. So
I think
three.
I'm participating a
You in,
lot.
Gabriel? Are you in?
Are you in?
Nah, I'm just walk
Son of a
away.
bitch, I'm in.
Okay. Just before we begin the resurrection, Aaron, you find yourself, your awareness like slowly expand from utter darkness and oblivion to some sort of like open black room, like a black expanse that goes on for infinity, and like a flowing of water around you. You find yourself standing up, and you look down as you move your feet, like you're standing in a very, very shallow bit of water where you move your foot and like the the waves from your foot moving kind of just travel out into this black expanse where eventually it just disappears beyond your vision. And you hear a familiar sound of a raven's wings going through the air, just like the flapping sound. And an enormous black raven flies up in front of you and lands onto the water, kind of like cocks its head looking at you. And then slowly its body turns into like this blackish roiling smoke that slowly morphs and shifts into the kind of mature gothic form of the Raven Queen. Pale skin, an iron crown, and a beautiful long black dress. And she looks at you with a charming grin, except for her, upon her face this time is, instead of her face being just like shown to you, there is a white porcelain mask affixed to it, kind of obscuring many of her features. And you notice as you look down, and she's waving her hand a little bit, you see like silver threads of light coming out of your chest and that move out into the distance. And she says, "Hello, Aaron. Didn't expect to see you so soon again." She walks up to you and goes to puts her hand out as if to like beckon you forward and for you to take her hand.
Sure. I'll I'll do that courtly, bow and the hand kissing and all that. Yeah. On the full, putting on the Ritz. I wasn't expecting to be here so soon. But circumstances change. In the line of duty, as it were. Hoping my friends might be able to help with this. With your permission, of course.
She smiles, just like you can kind of barely see it through the slot in her mask. And she says, "The threads that tie you to the material plane are strong, and they look to give them, your friends look to give them a tug." And then we go to our friends on the airship. So, Gabriel begins the ritual, and muttering his incantation, the rune on the deck lights aglow. Who would like to be first to kind of entreat Aaron's soul to return to the material plane?
Ortak will go.
All right.
Aaron, we've come a long way since we were on that caravan. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought you were a little bit of a douche. And although that really hasn't changed, we've gone through a lot together. And we would not be here if it was not for you. We would not be anywhere near this. And we are so very, very close to our goal. Being able to rid the world of this scourge. A scourge that we've come together to want to rid. We desperately need you. Storm Animus is not Storm Animus without you.
and then repositions the mug as close to Aaron as you can.
All right.
What did you reposition?
Oh, I brought him a mug of beer. What was
Okay,
over
I didn't-
in the
okay, I didn't
in the
know what you
bottom of the.
No, that's fine.
All right. Aaron, you see off in the distance one of these silver threads coming out from your body kind of show you a vision of what Ortok just said, just kind of like off on the horizon is like an aurora. And so Ortok, I need you to make a persuasion check.
He comes back, he's just surrounded by barrels.
Oh, why persuasion? Oh wait, persuasion's not not negative. That's good. That's a 3. That's a 3.
It's 3.
That's a 3.
All right. Okay.
Don't do anything, right?
No, Aaron, nothing on your end.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So, who's next?
Go. So I'll walk up and
So you guys know, it doesn't have to be like a speech. It could be literally anything. But like, so.
Wake up!
Pours the mug on his face.
Intimidation.
Well, that doesn't do it.
yeah, I'll walk up and as usually I'm on the other side of this scenario, so I'm not really sure what to do here. But as Oratak said, you're not Storm Animus without all of us, and you're the smooth talker and everything, and who's gonna count our money? And I'll look at Oratak, scared.
1, 2.
But yeah, he said he brought you 3 beers, and I just looked down at the one mug. But hopefully we can bring you back here to keep the animus going, and then I'll take. I'm sure you'll enjoy these when you come back, and I'll take because I had a bunch of empty flasks and I filled them up with that foam stuff. So I'll set 5 of them down. I'll just set 5 down as like a tribute. I'm sure you'd appreciate this. Then I'll like whip one off the edge of the ship and like shoot it with a firebolt so it just explodes.
Cool.
Heck yeah. I think, it's still like a verbal like persuasion, but since I feel like you're appealing to Aaron's pyromania, so go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
You guys are like fucking teenagers being a bad influence on a middle schooler. Alcohol and fireworks.
Yes. I mean, you are still technically a teenager, I think. You're like 19.
Holy crap,
aren't you?
you're right. Yes.
Got
yeah.
Wow,
aged.
I've been. Yes. So it's working.
But if this works, this particular spell fixes pretty much everything.
Woo.
But okay, that'll be a 22.
22.
Nice.
Okay.
I would like my hair back. So yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. So with your fiery display completed, you find that in the rune of the resurrection spell, after this display, the light increases and gets brighter. Now, Gabriel, what would you like to do?
Question for Matt. Does Aaron have a symbol of the Raven Queen somewhere on him?
His mantle has the Raven Queen symbol on it.
I thought
Correct.
I was talking about like an emblem or for his paladin.
Did you pick one up?
let's see. Let me think. I have a ring for that? No, I don't. I think it's like the brooch of the
Oh,
mantle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because we have wrist braces. We all
yeah,
have
bracers.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's for Storm. That's for the Storm King.
Mhm.
okay. I'll go up to him and I'll take out my symbol and I'll kneel down and grab his brooch symbol. And I look at the Arathis' symbol and I go, I need your help to talk to this one's benefactor.
Hmm.
And I
Please dial your extension.
Yeah. 1-800 GOD.
If only it were that easy.
And
For
Have
comment,
you
press
tried?
1.
and then I'll put that. I'm trying to make some kind of connection to the Raven Queen through
Through Arathis.
Arathis.
Sure.
And then how do I put this? And I'll look at the symbol he has on his chest, and he says, and I'll put the two right next to each other, and I say, you know, when I first woke up, I didn't realize it, but the Queen took a leap of faith with me. And then looking back, when I first met the lot of you, I did not understand the concept of finances. So, of course, the first thing I did when you took what was coincidentally your first leap of faith with me was buy me diamonds. In a roundabout way, these came back to be used, unfortunately, in this instance. But at the end of the day, that's all we can keep doing. Is take one leap to the next leap until what we have to do is done. And then I look at the symbol and I say, I know you can hear me. Let him take some more leaps with us.
Make a religion check.
$26!
Oh boy.
It's a master of religiosity.
As of last night, but yes.
So, Gabriel, you feel like through the power of this spell and your connection to Arathis, you feel that Arathis is definitely listening on the other end. You feel her warmth, and you hear a whisper in the wind. Just says, I will try to show him the way. And Aaron, on one of these other silver strings that's coming out of your chest out into the distance, you hear Gabriel's speech, his voice. And as that silver line disappears into infinity, at the end of that line, the blackness of this space that you're in slowly gets brighter and brighter as a point of powerful light is emanating on the horizon where this silver beam is going off to. And you see, as if like a portal is like open far, far off in the distance you can see like kind of a bird's eye view of the ritual as all your friends are standing around your body. So as you see these two different successful means to talk with your soul, the Raven Queen looks at you and says, "Good friends indeed. It is your choice, Aaron. What do you feel?"
There is unfinished business. Too. I've made many oaths. Do I need to keep at least one of them? Rayland's name is not one to be proud of, but I feel it is my mission to take it somewhat out of the muck.
All right. Even though it's something that you want, and it's something that your friends want, it's powerful magic they're dealing in. Go and see if you can find the path. And Aaron begins his walk in the direction that his friends have called out to him. And I'm going to roll the final roll in the chat. So,
What's the DC on it?
So it was 11.
the-
Two of you succeeded, so that gives it a
So it's
minus
9.
6. So it's
Oh,
5.
minus 6. Okay.
So here goes.
No way.
No, really?
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay.
Wait, I didn't have to. I'm opening roll 20. What is it?
You rolled a
I
fucking
rolled a 4.
There it is. That's
Oh,
them's the dice. That's how it goes. Universe is funny like that. So I'm like not totally prepared, but I can definitely be prepared in like a couple minutes.
Yeah. So
For
let's finish this
that
up real
thing.
quick then.
Yeah.
So, Gabriel, the light of your spell is increasing and increasing. Aaron, you're walking the path. The Raven Queen lets go of your hand as you begin to walk towards the light. The silver threads kind of guiding you in a direction. But the magic starts to fizzle and sputter. And your vision of the guiding lines and the visions in general start to fade and flicker. But for a moment you find yourselves briefly connected, like your soul has one last brief connection with your friends. And you have a moment to say your final words.
Okay. My friends, I'm afraid my time here is too short. Too short. I appreciate the final stroking of the ego and the promise of the explosions to come, but sadly, this is one mess I can't get up from. I'm tired, and I
Divine
need my
intervention.
rest.
You're using
Look,
divine
yeah.
intervention?
Yep.
Okay.
This works. The Raven Queen's just gonna kick my ass through that porthole.
That way, you fool.
Shut up! Shut up and get out there.
Okay, I gotta find. There it is.
So you got to roll less than a 16 or less, right?
Mm-hmm. Nope. Almost 25.
So close.
So close.
That's right. Yeah. I guess Aaron will see the like frantic last ditch prayer, but Gabriel, it's all right. I'm done here. There are others who are going to help. And the Raven Queen, my queen, and in a way she's all of our final meeting. We will meet again. Through her or whatever other means. Well, quite hard. Put Glacia in her place. And find my brother. You all hear that. I'm not just in Gabriel's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Life was rather pointless before I met you all. The gift you gave me a hell of a good time. Talk, I'll be expecting that drink when you come to me.
Ortok picks it up,
Tris,
like chooses him.
for the love of every god that ever exists, please take the money as soon as you can. Are terribly smart and terribly frightening and can fly, so if they try to take it from you, just go. Just right. Don't know how you did this twice. This is exhausting. Gabriel, we've known each other the shortest, but it's been real fun teaching you how to lie and cheat your way through life. Despite my best efforts, you are of the best beings I've ever encountered. I haven't encountered many, but this group changed me. The point that I can rest easy, knowing that the job will get done. It's the life of an assassin. Sometimes, not the one doing the killing.
You're not leaving an assassin, Aaron.
Appreciate that. I leave you as brains and the looks. Yes. Goodbye, friends. Remember, find my brother.
Which one?
Tell him about this. Good one.
His voice echoes away into silence. Aaron, the spell that seems to be giving you this awareness of the material plane flickers and fades. And again, the Raven Queen appears before you. She says, I'm sorry, but sometimes fate calls. And strings oftentimes don't like to get pulled. It's time to go, and you've earned it. She takes your hand and turns as this black expanse, like just kind of one of those transitions where you turn your head and you're in a new space. And you're in that noble's dancing ballroom that she had brought you to that one time. And she says, "One last dance," and brings you off onto the dance floor.
Indeed. Yeah, hand in hand. So it begins. Ah, well, shit.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it goes. That's
That's how it goes.
how memories are made.
Uh,
No, didn't want Aaron to die, but I mean, this is the story. I'm in this for the story. So
Yeah,
that's a
I
good
blame-
damn.
I
That's a
blame
damn
Mitch.
good story.
He made the roll. It's all Mitch's fault.
it's all my, it's,
I'm gonna.
it's,
Yeah.
it's the RNG of Roll20.
No, it's true. I'm going to. I think I'm going to email them a quick complaint. They're
You
murderers.
All right.
That's
Mitch
good.
rolled with the real dice. No.
Well, I wanted to make it so everyone could see.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Don't lie to us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
be
this
like,
is Roll20's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Storm Animus, as all of you hear Aaron's final words, the rune of the resurrection spell flickers and eventually fades away and disappears. Aaron's body still lifeless in front of you.
Well, I don't even know what to say. Except maybe Aaron would want us to continue.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Where should we lay him to rest? You know
I
where he
think
was.
that's why he wanted to find his brother.
I think we need to go back to Haradale. I mean, I feel fine. I figured we would take some time once he got back on his feet. But this might be a quick move to Haradale right now. Does anyone need anything else here in Oakhurst? Drop off the whatever we need to drop off. Then
Yeah, do
head
we
on
need to
out.
drop some off, or we just came here to rest and
Well, we've got a lot of fucking people on the ship right
Oh.
now. I don't want to bring them.
Quirky, did you want to remain in Oakhurst?
If you, yeah, I should stay here. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with you guys. I'm really sorry that Aaron didn't return. I wish I could
It's all
have
right,
helped.
Corky. You did what you could. And we're very grateful that you came with us. Thank you.
Well, the rest of you, be safe. And thank you for helping my town again.
No problem.
All right.
I'll be sure to tell the constable and everyone what happened. And we'll see where that can get us. Yeah. Well,
Captain, bring the ship down to the town.
the captain wasn't here for this. She she wanders up from below deck after being summoned. And she gets up there and she heard what was going on, but she just wasn't upstairs for it. Looking kind of somber,
But definitely not sober.
somber but not sober, yes. She comes up the steps with a grouping of flagons and puts them around for everyone. She's like, Nothing like some day drinking to help you get over a dead friend.
All right,
Well,
Henry, we're going to be making our way to Ardale to take care of everyone's bodies and remains. I say we leave probably within the hour, unless we have anything we need to do here in Oakhurst.
I'm gonna
Sounds
turn
good.
it over to the rest of Storm Animus. Do we need any? Do we have
Yeah, I
anything?
think
we
I'm
need to do?
good.
No.
If Gabriel's good, are the constructs coming with us still, or
Yeah,
what's the plan?
Gabriel, what are we doing with your constructed friends?
I gotta talk to them.
Would it be best if they perhaps come with us? They can just stay on the ship.
Temporarily. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where else they would go.
They want, frankly, I think the only safe place for them right now is Gagari. Celeria is probably not a good place for them. If there's, I have to catch you guys up on some things.
All right, why don't they come with us on the ship? And then on the way there, we can all get filled in. And worst case scenario, you can just telewarp them back to Gagari, right? Or do you need to do that with them?
If I teleported back to Gagari with them,
Well, then you'd be in Gagari. Like, can you just teleport them?
it would be. As he looks at his spell book.
And Google.
I was like, hold your phone. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I have to. Yeah, it's you and up to 5. It doesn't say you or 5 willing creatures. It's you and up to 5 willing creatures. So, yeah, it would be me. I'd go with them if that happened. All right. But, yeah. So,
I had to tell Heather what happened. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe
No.
this."
Oh no.
So Heather's sad. So thanks, Mitch.
It's all right. I'll send her a picture of my dog's butt, and she'll be happy again.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, we owe you a dog butt pic. Sorry, this is really side tangent, but we had I brought her to the groomers. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. If they were using like a kid safety scissors or something, it looks awful.
Oh no!
It's just terrible.
Oh no! Okay.
Wait, can you teleport the constructs? Just them?
No.
Or do you? You
it
do?
would have to
Okay,
be me and them.
I got you. Okay.
Okay.
Might break the shrine if I do that too. They're kind of big.
So
Oh yeah.
the captain lowers the ship down into an open spot in Oakhurst, and Corky says her goodbyes to all of you, thanks you, and goes down back into town. So then Captain Lannery Storm this morning takes the ship off and heads down to the south towards Ardale. Place you guys have not been since you destroyed the hellish portal that was being opened there. And for time-wise, it will be about a day travel down there.
I'll go up to Jin Sis and I'll be like, "Do you want her to speak to me?"
Yes. Memories keep coming back for more than just me, a couple of our friends here. Some of us are remembering certain things about what we were told we should do about various things. So, this, one second. There we go. She points to one of the other constructs that's like lying on the ground. So his name is Osirin. Ulcerin, why don't you tell Gabriel? And Ulcerin, sorry, I just hear like someone tearing up their snowmobile. Okay. I was just like, what is that sound? Someone like a chainsaw, like right outside my window? Okay. Oserin, I mean, all these constructs look exactly the same. There's like no way to distinguish them. Stands up, says, yes, my fragment or memory that concerned me was that we were told, or one of the other constructs was told, I cannot quite remember, that if your group was spotted, especially you, Gabriel, were spotted in town, meaning Solaria, that we were to tell the tower of your presence. But when they say the tower, I don't think they were mentioning a physical place, but they were mentioning a person. Someone referred to as the tower.
That doesn't sound at all familiar to me, does it?
Make a history check.
Okay. 12.
12. You've heard of like the building in the central part of Solaria being mentioned as the tower, but never as a specific person. Gensis then says, Gabriel, the other thing, I'm remembering things from our little expedition, our little strike force into Morgard. You sacrificed yourself to distract that dragon for several of us to get into the city walls. And I remember going in there and seeing the structure they were building to stabilize their portal into the material plane. Do people know about this?
Archmage Grydell knows about it.
Okay, that means that someone lived long enough to tell, because I don't remember telling him. And do we know if anyone's doing anything about it? Because as soon as I remembered it last night, this is something that needs to be done quickly.
That's actually kind of why we came to unburden all of your minds. Your occupation of Oakhurst was putting strenuous political tension between Solaria and the Bolton stronghold.
That was a calculated risk. Hopefully the Zaratan incursion and agitating the devils will override that.
Well, hopefully. with that out of the way, we can get back to the negotiating table and organize a proper war front.
Listen, I have to apologize. I know I wasn't completely present mentally and was feeling extremely, mostly just abandonment and rage against the Solarian military. And all the information that we were given pointed us in the direction, towards the things that we did. But any sane person should have reached out to the world for help instead of taking things into their own hands like we did. Or I should say, like I did.
Programming plus crippling doubt and powerful emotions, I imagine we can probably create this scenario. So I don't see it as something that needs apologizing for.
I just worry. I hope we didn't hurt anyone. But anyway.
And there's still much we can do to help in this area, in this war.
I hope so. But for now, I feel as though that me and my team need some mental rest from any sort of battle situation. I think that can only aggravate our current mental state.
I agree. And I call over Atreus and Ortok. Fellas, come here.
Yeah. Listen, hey.
Where do you think would be the safest harbor for these? Because they can't go back to Solaria right now, I don't think.
I mean,
And they definitely can't go to any Bolton Stronghold settlements.
apart from Gagari, flying around on this ship is pretty safe. No one's coming up here.
Lenry makes regular trips over the border. It's not exactly
I mean,
calm right at all times.
I figure once we're done in Aradale, we just take him back to Gagari.
I've kind of figured as much. Is this
Or,
acceptable?
Did you leave him at Oakhurst with Corky?
I think that would only aggravate the political. I had the word, then it went peh.
Okay, so it's just better that they're gone now.
I would assume so,
Okay.
because otherwise they'd be like, "Hey, the constructs have Solaria is no longer occupying Oakhurst," and then the first team comes through and says, "There's giant constructs in Oakhurst."
Yeah, they're kind of hard to miss.
I think so. Gensis and Sarkis and Osarin, I think the best place for you would be actually. Would they fit in the Alamo?
They'd fit. Yeah.
We can buy them their own house, put them to work. I always wanted to open up like maybe franchise the whole thing. Maybe have multiple locations of the Alamo, like this is bars, multiple bars. They could run one. It could be a themed bar. I'm just like a little mini Solaria. I don't know.
But
We'll figure it out later.
it's either there or Taviran. Now that I think about it.
All right, I guess since we're talking about like that political tension between
That's still
Was it
an
Slaria and the Bolton Stronghold? Like, how are we gonna resolve that?
I'm gonna need to talk to. I can send a message to Archmage Loon, and then we can go talk. You guys apparently have history with the king.
Yes, we can get an audience with him if we bring
Could
one
you-
of the constructs, or many of the constructs, maybe. We
that's not a good
might be
idea.
able to explain the situation.
Yeah, I don't know if hiding them's the best thing because then they're just gone, right? It's like, did anything really get resolved?
Yeah,
Because-
and Bolton's problem is not so much with the constructs as it is with Solaria. If we can explain the situation and how it ties into Solaria, then
If we could get Archmage Loon to come and help on that front, she is a diplomat.
yes, that is also a good idea. If we can somehow make some sort of meeting with the king, Archmage Loon, and then we drop the construct thing on him, that could open up a series of conversations that could about whatever you may or may not have talked about without us around.
That's another thing because there's other things to discuss. And I'll regale them with the building of the other constructs, remembering seeing the construction of the portal stabilization nastiness.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I think
so
if
we could
anybody's going to know
press-
more information about that, have clarity on what's going on, Loon would. And if she doesn't, that's also a big deal.
Archmage Grendel, they're essentially head of security, if you will, over there in Solaria, knew of this as well. So I think that's the course, though, is we take Aaron's body back to his brother in Aradale, and then go from there to the Bolton Stronghold, and I'll send messages to Elune.
Yes, I think that is the wisest course of action. I'm gonna have a drink.
Ortok starts a drinking.
Any input, Atreus?
I think that sounds good. Because I don't think we can just hide them. I think you gotta kind of show that, that they're not. They were being controlled before, overpowered by, whatever we wanna. If we wanna, basically, we just need to show that, that they're in control of themselves now and aren't out to harm.
Being
They're
influenced.
fighting the cause everybody else is, and that that's going to help bring those two powers together. Hopefully, Solaria and the Bolton Stronghold, or at least for the fight against the demons.
Yes. Is this? I turn to the other concerts. I mean, is this acceptable for you?
We just need a safe place to rest.
All right.
Well, while we're doing our business in Aradale, feel free to make yourself comfortable aboard the ship.
Thank you.
And I'll go. Per Aaron's request, I will go over to his body and grab the money belt, and give it to Atreus.
It might be worth, Matt, for you to let everyone know
Inventory.
your stuff.
Upon his
Okay.
body, we find
Right. Several explosives. Yes. Oh, man.
Adam, are you going to put
I
this
was
like
trying to
in a
remember.
bag
I
or
just
something?
Yeah, do you want me to? I'll just chuck it all in the bag, and then whatever people want, just call it out. And then I won't put it in the bag.
Dibs. All right. Okay. Shoot, can I not in this right now? Okay. I have to like.
Do you still have something commissioned too, somewhere?
The house.
That'll be done.
You got the
We
sword.
got the
Someone
sword
else
already.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you talking about? Yeah, the Ilimo was getting renovations, but that'll be done.
Okay. I couldn't remember if we had like a weapon commission out. So.
The sword was the thing, yeah.
Okay.
That's done.
Aaron Wayland.
That's just
Upon
a.
his death, you receive.
Mhm.
Sorry, what?
Oh, go ahead. Start your listing.
The decanter of endless water.
Anybody want it?
Super important.
Oh yeah, I'll use
Otherwise,
it.
okay. Atreus has it.
Do you want everything or just the important stuff?
Let's get the highlight list, and then you can dump the rest of it into like the chat somewhere. And
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we got the decanter, the hooded. Oh wait, no, that's a different thing. 50 feet of hempen rope.
that's a
Yay!
highlight. You can
That is
use
a
that as a
highlight.
fuse.
He's been holding on.
Seriously.
I'm putting that in the. I'm putting that in the bag. We will use that. I know we will use that.
There is a healer's kit, a poisoner's kit.
Is there a immovable rod?
No, I gave that back.
Yeah.
Did I have it?
Punched.
Oh, I have it, right? Yes, it's on Aaron's person because he took it and then
Oh yeah.
and stabbed the thing, and then the thing noticed. And yeah, and
Oh yeah. So the rod killed Aaron. Huh.
right, yes.
All right. I'll throw that in the bag.
We got that. We got that. I mean, bunch of weapons. Oh, take his ring. His I don't know how to pronounce this. If it's signet or signe.
Yeah.
Signet. Yeah.
Signet. Yeah, take that ring. That's his
His noble heritage
yeah.
signet.
right. And in the belt, you'll also find his. He always kept his scroll of pedigree. Kind of. Yeah, grant him audiences and stuff. So there's he like has a. He essentially has like a folder with like
The
a
nobleman
portfolio.
He has that. Well, kinda. He has his scroll of pedigree, and he has like the Taveran ambassadorship.
Mm-hmm.
Paperwork. It might be another thing, but anyways, so there's those two things in that folder. 2 pairs of manacles, very important.
I'm
use
not
them quite a
equipping
bit.
those.
He will be buried with those.
Right, yeah. It's my disguise kit. Like I'll just kind of, let's see.
Are they fuzzy?
Oh, there's the other ring, the Solarian, like the just that completely blank copper ring that is used by the Solarian Blackwatch. You guys recognize that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Come in handy.
So for the sake of labeling, it's a ring of non-detection.
Cool. He's wearing, I mean, depends if you want to take this off of him, but it is useful. He's wearing a broken Aether Fused wing pack. Was wearing it. I don't know if you guys even picked that up, but
But how much does that wing
Completely.
pack weigh? DM.
It was pretty light. I'd say it is 15 pounds.
Gotcha.
Let's see. You know what? Can I do that? Yeah, give me 1 second here, real quick. I have a better way to do this.
While we're going through all of his stuff, Ortok's gonna slowly and we're running out of space and I've got this body. We need to dump.
Everybody?
Should have.
I think we'll be
We're
okay.
planning on reviving him. We're
Ortok's
totally
not
going
so
to
good
revive
with
him at
money.
one point.
Or he's not so good with numbers, so I think we should be okay.
Did I use the spell component for the spell, Mitch?
Yes, unfortunately,
Okay.
even though it failed.
Kind of figured, but had to
So we don't
check.
even get our money back?
Yeah, that's a 1,000 gold piece diamond.
So in the Facebook Messenger, I just copied and pasted his.
Oh, there you go.
inventory.
Perfect.
Nice.
Event.
All right, we'll deal with that later.
Perfect.
Oh, I should tell you how much. So let's see. I guess Chris, maybe you need to quick jot this down. How much
Yeah, the
money
money.
is in that belt?
Just goes off like a
Okay.
shotgun.
There are 900 platinum pieces. Yeah, we're fucking rich.
Oh no, it costs 1,000
Alright.
gold. Ooh.
Right. There are 10,731 gold pieces.
Muggered.
1,000.
We used to have like
30.
1,700 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
yeah, we
we
spent
were poor.
a lot. Yeah. And 8 silver pieces.
And 26 million copper pieces.
So this list doesn't include what you have equipped, though, right? Like you have
Blue Fate.
Correct. Let me.
Blue Fate and
Mhm.
a
Yeah, I have.
Flame Tongue short sword.
Yeah. Yep. And a hand crossbow, which I think is actually in the inventory.
Okay.
And I think the daggers are in there as well. Yes, they are.
Mhm.
Several daggers strapped to various places.
Why did he have one strapped to his groin?
You can't possibly pull that out
Oh, yeah,
very
that-
comfortably.
You have the
Right.
owl too.
Yeah, the owl's in there.
that
right?
should be in there. Yeah.
Yeah, Emerald card.
And I don't think the mantle of the Raven Queen is listed in there. I have the card. Mitch made a card for it that I keep, but I don't have it listed in my inventory.
Does anyone want that owl? Otherwise, I'll take it.
You take it. I don't want
If Gabriel wants it.
That's fine.
to. Sinner, scroll,
He-
pedigree.
Summons his holy birds or whatever.
Boits.
My hummingbirds.
Boys. And this is like my first
On our-
like real character. Oh,
What's up
that's
there? Oh, we still have 3 pheromones.
oh. Yeah, there's still I should have the charges listed in there. Should still be
Yep, there's
three
three
charges in there.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So underway?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you all just kind of take the day to process what happened in the previous, 24 hours or so. And it takes another about 24 hours for you to get to Ardale via the airship. And the kind of cool fall air is nipping at you as you get further and further south. Wind picking up a little bit, kind of overcast, but no precipitation. You find that the southern forests here are vibrantly changing colors and losing leaves. You get over Ardale.
Since it takes 24 hours to get there, we'd have one night on the ship, right?
You would, yep.
At about midnight, I'd go over to Aaron's body
Mm-hmm.
and I'll kneel down next to him and I'll pull out the Horn of Valhalla
Okay.
and I go, it won't be the last time we see each other.
Nice.
I at least hope to see you one more time before this is all over. And then I put it away. And go back to the other constructs.
Okay. Yeah, as you like have the horn out, kind of like it glints in the silvery moonlight. It's metallic banding, its reflective surface gives off this faint, shimmering glow. And you feel kind of like a warmth and connection. And you walk off.
Now who am I kidding? I'm staying right there.
You're staying right there all night?
He's watching. He's just watching over everything.
Okay. The morning comes, and you all see Ardale in a very different state. As previously, it was this town where conspiracy reigned and shadow organizations were kind of flooding the town. And now you see a very different spectacle, as the streets are lined with people, and it appears as though any damage that the place sustained from the battles that you guys participated in there have been repaired, and the place looks like it's thriving, like people are going about their business, and the place just looks much more healthy. So,
Oh,
you
I'm
guys.
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Along the way.
Uh-huh.
Along the way, I was going to send messages to Alun saying that the construct problem has been resolved.
Okay. She returns a message and says, I know this is only one way, but if what you say is true, would you deem it safe for me to call a meeting with the king?
Okay, I'll use as many spell slots as I have to during the day to do it. But,
Okay.
They have a semi-decent conversation.
Sure.
But I'll respond again and say, we have to go meet with the king and inform him of the situation a bit. But that is the goal here.
Okay. She says, keep me informed. I'd like to meet with him, with you as well. Until then.
Well, I have good news. Loon wants to meet with the king as soon as possible. And all of us present.
So should we bring her with us?
She'll probably
When we
show
go.
up there.
You said what?
She'll probably show up there.
Okay.
It's all said and done. Otherwise,
Okay.
we'd have to go all the way back north.
All right. So, when you get into Aradale, what would you guys like to do, seeing this thriving town off the distance?
We have to find Aaron's brother.
I'm assuming he's probably set up shop in his old place, right? Or do we know anything differently?
Trying to remember when we left here last. It was right after the whole portal thing, right? We closed it up and then kind of just did we just book out of there?
Yeah, we basically we saved the whole town. We were huge heroes. We didn't stick around for the after party.
But we were recognized as like the heroes, right? Because I know like some shit was going down at the castle.
I
Before
have
then.
no idea.
Are you
yeah.
saying that you left before the after party?
I am definitely saying that I did not receive any free alcohol for saving all of these useless citizens.
I don't believe you.
It's
Inside
true.
check.
We saved it. We saved it. Yeah. All right. I say we start at Aaron's estate. We've got his singing thing. We've got his scroll with words on it. You know, his clothes. We have his body. I guess that's important.
These people like words.
I'll-
We have his body. That's gonna be good flashing around. Hey, remember this
It's
guy?
like, prove it.
Gonna weekend at Bernie's me? Great. Prop
I'm
me up
gonna wrap-
between two of you.
I'm gonna
Matt, I sent
wrap
you a
him.
message. Just so you know.
I'm gonna wrap Aaron in a proper.
There it is.
If we have blankets and whatnot, I'm gonna wrap him up proper.
Okay, sounds good.
Spell that right? I'll find out.
Okay. So, you've kind of preserved Aaron's body a little bit, right?
And cast gentle repose on it so it doesn't smell so damn much.
Okay. So, now what are you guys doing? Heading to the Wayland estate, or...
I think so, yeah. Is this a town we can just like basically fly to the estate and park the ship? Or is it we have to park outside? And...
Caravan his body in.
Okay. You bring him towards the estate. Thanks, man. You bring the body towards the estate and find that on this kind of cool day, there's a gardener in the large like entry garden that's kind of taking care of the hedges and all that kind of stuff. He kind of like, he notices you and gets back to his work, just trimming. And then you get to the front door. So what do you guys do? Knock or just
Knock. Yeah.
knock? Okay. Sorry. Okay, so you guys knock, and you hear a few moments later, the door opens, and a well-dressed gentleman with kind of just like a graying beard and bald, in kind of a noble servant suit, stands at the entryway and says, yes, you've... what can I do for you?
Looking for the Wayland that runs the estate.
I've been put into temporary stewardship of this estate, as all eligible Waylands are currently indisposed.
All right. This is in regard to one of the indisposed Waylands, and I'm sure that the other indisposed Waylands would like to know about the current state of the other indisposed Wayland. So why don't you tell me where to find the nearest goddamn indisposed Wayland?
I'm sorry. I feel like we've gotten on the wrong foot here. My name is Gerd, and I see. Why don't you come in?
Orshak just comes right in.
Okay. He brings you into that main dining hall that's off to the right of the main entryway, and has you sit down. He just says, you look. The stories have been told about people that look like you. Is this Storm Animus?
That's racist. Yes, we are Storm Animus.
Um, so, just about as soon as you all left, which, what you did, thank you for what you did in town.
Please, thank you.
Um, the oldest Wayland son, Eric, he was caught trying to escape town by one of the perimeter guard and was tried and convicted with conspiracy. And he is now serving time as a servant of this household. He works in the kitchens, so
Ortok's barely keeping it together at this point. He thinks that's so funny.
Yormund spent a brief amount of time getting the household together and kind of reorganizing the town watch, and did what he could, but eventually decided that stewardship of this particular estate and of the town was not for him, and looked for greater things. So I'm not quite sure where he went, other than he said he was looking to join his mentor in some sort of fight.
Yeoman and greater things don't really seem to go together. He was
Do you have
incredibly mediocre.
Do you have a
man.
portrait of Yormund?
I do. He eventually shows you around. Like, there's relatively frequently there's portraits of the family throughout this estate, and you find a portrait of Yormund. It's striking resemblance to Aaron.
Level are you guys at? Sorry to interrupt you.
16.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
So, but typically he's depicted like he was a guardsman for much of his life, and yeah, so he's kind of like more stately in his appearance, but
Okay. Now I can shoot him sending spells.
so what brings you to our estate then?
We were looking for Yormund.
Well, as I said, I'm sorry, but he's not here.
May we speak to Eric at least?
Sure, it's early. He just did breakfast, so he should be off in the servants' quarters. Go ahead and go down the kitchen hallway here.
He could bring us breakfast. We didn't eat it.
Yeah, I mean he can.
What a fine
Actually,
idea.
he could come up here and bring us food. I could use beer or breakfast.
And he
beer.
he goes over, opens the double like kitchen door and says, "Eric, guests, chop chop." And moments later, in like an apron, and you see the tall, kind of like slick black hair of Eric Wayland, kind of looking just rather, out of sorts, down, like his life has totally been flipped upside down. He comes in and says, "Yes, Gerd. Oh, I see we have some guests. You." And then like seeing like you see Eric's like face like very quickly change as he notices like who the hell you guys are. And Gerd just says, No, they'll be having no negative reactions in this household. You'll be treating them just as honored guests. Please take their orders.
Eric, I would really like a beer.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yep.
Why don't you bring 2?
Yes, sir. I can get you 2. The rest of you?
I'm fine.
Nothing?
I guess yeah, I'll have a couple beers and then just say when
This is
we come back, I
breakfast
think
beer.
we need to talk. Or I guess yeah, if you got any breakfast left over from before, bring that up too. But
I'll
no one
get
whip up
right on
anything
it.
special. Yeah.
What about
He
second breakfast?
he
Just started working on
goes
that.
in back. You hear the just like some familiar breakfast smells coming out. A few minutes later, he brings out some ales, sets them down on the table for all of you.
Why don't you,
I'll hand him my extra one, and because he brought 2 for me as well, I'll just give him one of mine and say, I think you need to stay around for us to talk.
why don't you take a seat, Yeoman?
Eric.
Or whoever you are, Eric. Whatever.
He like
It's Derek,
sighs.
right? Daryl?
Eric,
No.
yeah. He lets out this deep sigh, so it's kind of like a contemptible sigh, and just like sits down in the bench seating. Yes, what would you like to gloat about?
We're not really here to gloat. Now, I don't like you, and you don't like us. But, we don't know quite how to say it, but your brother has recently passed away. And
It's another one of his tricks, because he's been dead once.
he's actually been dead, well, the first time was fake, the second time, more or less real. But this third time, it's real. We have his body, and we need to figure out where to put his remains. But you, being his brother, we have a right to know.
He kind of looks down.
I like pull out his signet ring and I put it on the table.
Okay.
In front of me, not
Yeah.
in front of him. Yeah.
Looks at it, kind of slowly sinks in for him. But you kind of know this man was a slimy, kind of apathetic person that he is. And he looks like maybe a little bit more sad, but and then he kind of like he looks off to the side, just says, "Yeah, Dad never liked him anyway. I'll get you breakfast." And he stands up and goes into the kitchen.
I thought that went well.
So how were you next in line? Asking what his name was Crude?
Gerd, yeah.
Gerd. Yeah, asking Gerd.
I'm not really in line. The Wayland family is relatively small. I was just picked by the town's new government to watch over this estate while this is while it's empty.
Would you mind telling us about this new government, real quick, because we heard about it.
Yes, Yormund kind of set up a small amount of a, I guess it would be like an aristocracy. Some of the
As it is.
more well-off nobles now have a more solidified seat, and the but it's all available for public view, which is the change. There's public forums as these aristocrats make their changes. I don't really. I was a functionary in one of the other houses, apparently trustworthy enough to take some time to take care of this house as Yormund is off doing what he desires to do.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's all good information. It sounds like a terrible way to govern people, but what do I know?
The main noble houses weren't willing to give up too much of their power, so the compromise was that they'd let the public view their decision-making, and hopefully that will allow the public to influence their decisions a little bit more.
Well, I guess to each their own. In the meantime, we have two things we really need to get accomplished. One, is there like a family plot or some place that we can put his remains?
All the Waylands are buried on the estate.
Would you be able to make preparations for the body or the plot or the whatever?
Of course.
Maybe
Or would you
later
prefer-
today or sometime tomorrow.
I can get that done. Yes.
Awesome.
Or do you? I have a creepy idea. I'm going to go over to Aaron's body and cast Speak with Dead.
Okay. Aaron, you're enjoying a dance with the Raven Queen.
Pirouette and turn and
Got hucked out the window.
Suddenly your eyes like fuzz and the world changes around you, and you're in your old family home in the kitchen. Although in a very limited mental state. So, Gabriel, you're allowed like 3 questions or something? 5. Okay, 5 questions. And Aaron, you're, I believe, incapable of telling a lie.
He is.
He is capable of telling a lie?
Although I could zone of truth it and make him incapable of doing so.
Oh, okay. But your responses are, around a sentence or two long. It's very limited in its usage.
Actually, it's not, if I remember right. Hold on.
This is the problem with there's being so many freaking spells. I'm like, how does this one work?
Is this the one that's one-word answers, or they can only
allowing
answer
it to
in
answer the
monologue?
questions you pose.
Okay, so you can answer, but you have to answer that question.
Keep it.
Yeah.
I'll keep it brief.
Yeah.
I go. I really only have one question for you. Where would you prefer to be buried? Next to your family?
No, I
or
didn't
next to your
right.
adopted family.
No, Truth be told, I never expected to die. So I hadn't,
Oh,
I
son
hadn't
of a
really thought
bitch.
about it. Right. Quite frankly, dead or not, being here really depresses me. Put me in the Elmo.
As you wish.
It is my true home. Grigari. It's a new life for myself there. It is that new Aaron that perished. The old one burnt away in the flames that I myself started.
All right.
It's good to see you.
Any
Let go
particular, any particular spot?
Oh. Have Elodie pick a nice place in her garden.
I'll make sure she doesn't grow fungus out of something inappropriate.
Much obliged.
Rest now. And I'll release the spell.
All right. Aaron's body goes from this awkward tenseness to laying back down, and Aaron, you are ejected from the material plane again.
Back in the middle of a spin. They do that whenever they want, because that's going to get very annoying very fast.
Once every 10 days.
Yay! You know what today is.
The ring. 9 more days.
It's Gabriel like laying like a middle school girl with his like feet up. So how's it going? What are you thinking about? Yeah.
All right. So, you guys have any more
Barrett's on his metal head.
You guys have any more
Those
business
shreds,
in Ardale here?
I mean, unless we can probe information. Do we want to meet up with Jorgen?
Yormond?
Yormond. I don't know. I'm thinking Jorgen.
He's.
Yormond. Do we want to try to find him still?
I think I know. Based on what Aaron's told us, I think I know where he is. But,
Okay.
He is definitely in an unsafe location.
Yeoman. Yeah, well, you can figure that out later. If Aaron wants to be buried in Gigari, then Aaron will be buried in Gigari. That is next on the list.
Perfect.
Gerd says, do we have any way of informing Yormond of his brother's death?
If Yorman's anywhere where I think he is, then that information could prove as a deadly distraction.
I think he deserves to know.
What do you think Yeoman is, Gabriel?
Well, it'd be coarse, but I could send him a message. But I think he's. But what's the name? Oh, I thought he was by that town that was recently occupied by the devils.
Yep. Erelon.
Yes. Yeah.
In that resistance pocket.
Mm-hmm.
If he made it there.
Yeah, so connecting the dots, you guys heard word that Aaron's mentor, Eredwin, is like entrenched in a rebellion in Erelon, and you just heard from Gerd that that's kind of where Yormond decided to take himself.
Yeah, we'll make sure that he is aware.
Okay,
But if you
good.
see him before us, let him know.
Of course, of course. This was very strange, and he observed the. But it was good to meet the mighty Storm Animus. Of course, you are welcome in this household at any time. There are plenty of extra rooms, and I promise the explosive mess left downstairs is cleaned up. So,
That's right. I cast a couple of fireballs.
Yes. If you need me, I'll be around. Otherwise, just make sure you close the door on your way out.
So, to the Bolton Stronghold then?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Before we leave,
I guess-
could we like quick just do a loop in Airedale to find like a coffin or like something presentable to keep Aaron's body in so that it's not like in the bag of holding and it's not just out?
Yeah. Easy enough to find a place for coffins. Let's see here.
We can get
Um,
something else in Gagari, but just for traveling.
Right, you can get a simple like wooden coffin from the morgue, and the cemetery. Easy enough. It'd be like super cheap, like 2 gold pieces,
Cool.
for
Yeah.
something really simple. Like pallet wood coffin.
I'm sorry. Matt, you got me good with that one. Just then turn and.
Beauty of having a rolling chair. I love it.
Okay.
I guess quick before we start looking at that, before we left the state, when he said if we ever need him to let him know, then I'll just like add a quick line before we leave. That portal that opened up here, we're eventually planning and bringing together forces to defend that off and keep that out of this world. If you and your people here would like to aid in that, we'll get in contact with us. I guess basically, if you're willing to provide military and power, we're assembling forces to.
Very well. I
Um,
will bring this to some of the leaders in the forum, and hopefully get that idea started.
Yeah, that's all I have.
All right.
Okay. So, are we looking for pallet wood thing, or are
Hey,
we gonna?
Yeah.
Yep.
2 gold. You already got one.
Cool.
I don't know if we're gonna get something fancier. I guess that's good for now. We could have
And duddy it up when we get to Gagari.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can get something in Gagari or whatever. Burn him on a pile. Who knows?
Okay.
use as 3 fireball charges.
Send him into
Flooded
the
style.
stratosphere. Yeah.
Except Gagari is like a cave, so it'd be shot.
Splat.
It's like the broken map
Yeah.
on Smash Bros.
Yes.
Oh,
Mm,
Fabulous.
okay.
Died the way he lived, in a massive explosion.
So
in a dumpster.
you're all. The plan now is to go to the Bolton Stronghold.
Um,
Okay.
Um,
So.
just
we're gonna do that.
right up
Okay.
top of the castle.
Light on top of the castle. Okay. The stronghold is a little less far away than Oakhurst is. So you'll probably be able to get there by late evening.
Okay.
And so you say your goodbyes. Eric just kind of ignores you as you leave, taking, like cleaning up your plates and mugs and whatnot. And you find your way to the Animus and spend the next 12 hours or so flying over to the Bolton Stronghold. Would you guys like to do anything on your flight at all?
Do we want to tell the Archmage that we're, on our way there?
Yeah, I'll send Illumina a message saying that we're on our way to see the king. And we'll be there by evening.
Ask what her ETA is too when she responds.
Like, will you meet us there? And if so, what time?
She says, let me know when you arrive, and I can appear at your location.
All right.
Right. Of course.
All right. I will send a message to Yormund.
Okay.
I will chew through spell slots to do it if I have to. Because I get 25 words per casting of this spell.
Yep.
Yormund, this is Gabriel, a newer member of Storm Animus. There's really only one way to say it, but your brother has fallen in battle against a mighty demon. We are going to be burying him in Gagari. I just thought it would be, you should know that. He has passed and he's being taken care of.
Okay, that was 3. Gabriel, you hear a response.
You do? Okay. All right. Yeah. Is it the same restrictions?
Yep. So 25 words per one. So you get actually 75 words.
Gabriel. I don't know you. If my brother trusted you, so must I. Gary, then. I'm on my way. He'll just leave it there. I just made up that voice. Hopefully it works.
I'll inform Atreus and Ortuk that Yormund is apparently on his way to Gagari.
Okay.
All right. That's all I got.
Smell.
Cool. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of a work thing, but continue.
It's all right.
Or
We got a
just
day on the
really
ship?
quiet right now. What?
So we got a day on the ship?
12 hours, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else as you guys are getting towards the stronghold?
Not that I can think of.
I guess maybe just repairing the ship from the damages of the...
Oh, sure. Oh, uh-oh. Chris, he's gone. Oh, everybody's gone. No! Alright, hello the internet. I'm here alone, by myself, as nobody is currently moving on the screen. So, welcome to this TED Talk about being by yourself on the screen. It's kind of lonely. And, how about an F in the chat for all my friends that are frozen on the screen? I'll type my own F. How about that? Here we go. You ready? Pow. There it is. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Things are different. Maybe I'll just restart Discord. How does that sound? Nobody look. Nobody look at anything. Da-da-da-da. We'll be right back. Alright, Discord isn't working, so I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.